I've been here in Mr. Berman's for about 3 years now, which is something I'm proud of. I have partial complex epilepsy. I'll have a seizure maybe once a month. I get disoriented for a few seconds, kind of like I'm daydreaming, and then I just recover exactly where I left off. I had things under control last month when my old manager Carlos still ran the shop, but he moved back to California. So now I have to talk with my new manager, Rita, about my condition, and she's interesting. Definitely a different management style than Carlos. For one thing, she's brought in this new customer tracking software. And with my seizures and the medications that I've been taking for so long, I can be a little slow with picking that up. Things like learning new tasks like software take longer for me. I don't know if Rita's had any experience with seizures, but if she has, then she might get why I have a little bit of trouble picking things up. If she hasn't, then I'm worried that she thinks I'm making too many mistakes because either she thinks I'm not trying hard enough or she thinks I just don't care. I knew I needed to have a conversation with Rita about this problem and explain how it's tied to my epilepsy, but I wasn't sure as to how to approach her. I contacted my local Epilepsy Foundation for some advice. A job coach there gave me some great pointers. He said I should start by asking if Rita had any background or experience with epilepsy, and then from there we could give her more information. He also strongly recommended that I take him up on his offer to come in and meet up with Rita and me if I thought that would help. To be honest, I should have had this conversation with Rita as soon as she started. Now, if I don't explain how my epilepsy ties into my trouble learning the new software, she's going to think I can't do my job. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me, Rita. I really appreciate your time. I know things were a bit crazier this morning. Is this still a good time to talk?
Sure thing, Tom. What's up?
Well, I wanted to speak with you about my epilepsy. Have you had any history or background with epilepsy before?
No, not personally, but Mr. Berman mentioned that you had epilepsy.
Oh, good.
What about it?
You see, the kind of seizures I have make it really hard for me to learn new tasks, like how to input information in the new customer tracking software.
What's wrong with the new software? We just spent a small fortune on it.
Well, when I have seizures, what happens is I blink out for a few seconds and it's disorienting. And it really makes it hard for me to get comfortable with the new software.
In what way?
Well, I can easily lose track of information I just entered.
But it's designed to make it simple.
I know, but there are so many tabs of information that I have to fill in. You remember when we had that training session? I blanked out when the trainer was going over a few of them, and I have had a hard time getting caught up from that point.
Well, that's half the reason why we got the software. Now we can track where our customers come from, we can mail them discounts.
Right, but there's so many tabs that it's really hard for me to keep track of all the information I have to enter.
That's going to be an issue.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to know if you could consider a few different options that I have that could get me caught up. I have two main ideas that I really think would help.
What are those?
Well, first, I wanted to know if it would be possible to get a yellow highlighted procedural manual on the software.
What will that do?
Well, it would make it easier for me to quickly find the information I need. Plus, I could study it on my free time.
Okay, let's start with that.
Cool. And another thing that'll help is if we could find someone willing to help me out with any issues that I might have. You know, kind of like a mentor.
Okay, Who? All the cashiers are pretty busy. I don't know if anyone will have time to be able to help you.
Actually, I already spoke with Charlie, and he said he could give me 10 minutes during his breaks to go over any issues I might have. I'd be caught up in no time.
That's not a bad idea as long as Charlie's on board with it. But there's still one thing that troubles me.
What's that?
Well, what if you have a seizure on the job? We can't have a customer see something like that and expect them to return comfortably.
Okay. Now, I know you and I have worked together for a few weeks, but trust me, it won't be an issue. For one thing, I only have a seizure maybe once a month, and the odds of a customer being in the store at that time are pretty slim. Not to mention, I've had a seizure on the job before.
Really? What happened?
Well, there were two customers in the store at the time. One was at Charlie's register, and Mrs. Carter was at mine. Charlie told me that I looked like I had spaced out.
What did Miss Carter do?
Well, Charlie told her that I would be fine in a moment, and the next thing you know, I came to and I was handing her a dry cleaning like normal.
She's still a regular customer?
Yep. Next time she came in, I explained to her what happened, and we've been friendly ever since.
Well, I'm still not comfortable with it. Just because Mrs. Carter was okay with your seizure, it doesn't mean other customers will be.
Actually, epilepsy is more common than you might think it is. Just about everybody, including our customers, knows someone who has it.
I didn't realize.
Most people don't. You know, the trainer at the Epilepsy Foundation said he could come in and run a training session for the entire staff. He's had a lot of experience dealing with businesses like ours that deal with the public on a daily basis. And if you want to take him up on that offer, all you have to do is let me know. Anyway, that's all I wanted to speak with you about. So if you could just look into the highlighted manual and Charlie's assistance, pretty soon I'm sure I'll have that software mastered.
Okay, thanks, Tom. I will get back to you once I talk to Mr. Berman about the highlighted manual.
Thanks. I really appreciate you taking the time to hear my ideas.
You're welcome, Tom.
Well, it's been about 4 months since my conversation with Rita, and things have gone well. Charlie's help and the highlighted manual got me up to speed with the new tracking software. Rita agreed to let a trainer from the Epilepsy Foundation come in and teach everyone about epilepsy at our workplace. She's still a little uncomfortable with the situation. She thinks customers will leave if they see me have a seizure. However, nothing like that's happened so far, and I think she'll come around eventually. All in all, meeting with Rita really got this conversation going. Things look much better now.